You know, we have felt like this was a really nice horse from the beginning. He was behind schedule. Last year as a 2-year-old, he had what I call some growing issues, and we had to turn him out a couple of times. And then when we got him ready this spring, I didn't Triple Crown nominate him because I didn't think he'd be ready. And then since then, he's just blossomed. His last 2 starts have been completely professional. And one of the partners, Greg Back, has been real ambitious to run in stakes races coming out of. He wanted to run the stake out of the maiden win, and I demanded we go any other than. And then after that, I said, "We'll do whatever you want." So at this point, we're going to give him a shot in the Preakness. I mean, he's a horse that he ran 142 and 1, going a mile and a 16th the other day, and I'm hopeful that puts him in the mix.
He'd be eligible for the Sir Barton. Is it the risk reward sheet for the Sky, or?
We swing high and hard. Yes, the Sir Barton would be an easy spot, easier spot. We could wait for the Matt win here at Churchill as well. But he's on tune right now. I mean, the horse is doing super, and the field's kind of diluted at this point. Our hope is Epicenter's, probably, and he's been running all year. How that unfolds is hard to say with the Derby winner out. Race is wide open, so we're gonna stick him in there and give him a chance.
Yeah, you don't mind swinging for the fences, and you've won a couple of classics doing that.
Weirder things have happened. It happened last Saturday, so you just never know in this game if you got a horse doing well. And I've had a win and a couple thirds and a couple of fourths in the Preakness, and this horse physically fits.
Talk about when you purchased him. You said he was a $180,000 yearling, and when you purchase horses, you go the whole gamut from $5,000 to $1 million something.
He was a standout on the physical. He's out of a Tappet mare. What I like as well is he's out of a deputy minister on the second dam, which is a line that I'm always fond of, and then he's by Son of Unbridled Song. I mean, you can't go wrong anywhere in there, and so he's got what I'd call the right crosses, and on the physical, he's big, handsome colt, and he's coming off 2 sharp wins, and it's you only get one swing at that.
He is. You mentioned he wasn't nominated to Triple Crown, so he has to be supplemented. I guess the owners don't even blink about $150,000 to put up to.
Well, they blinked a little bit. I own part of the horse as well, so I also have to supplement too. But we're okay with that. I mean, in hindsight, I probably should have nominated him, but he hadn't even raced yet, and it didn't look like he was going to make that window of time. And but the race the other day was ultra impressive, and maybe he's taking us there.
Did he come together sooner than you thought he might? When you said you maybe should nominate him, but he hadn't even raced.
He didn't make his first start until early March, and then he had a good run to be second at Gulfstream. We were almost pleased that he lost because I wanted to run him 2 turns at Keeneland, and then his Keeneland race he did that easy enough, but he's basically had 1 start a month up to now, and we're going to ask him to see how good he is.